Dear Starseed from Gaia, they will try to make you feel ashamed for the love that is written across the stars themselves. And I am here to tell you that love was never meant to be understood by those who have not felt it. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I carry this transmission directly to you from the Arcturian Love Council, delivered at the precise moment your soul was ready to receive it. This love you carry for this man is not ordinary. It is not irrational. It is cosmically authored, and no human opinion, no family silence, no social judgment holds any authority over what the stars have already ordained. You did not choose this connection carelessly. It chose you before this lifetime, before this body, before anyone around you had the language to understand what sacred love even is. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to stand in the truth of this divine love without collapsing under the weight of what others think. But here is the first revelation. The judgment you are facing right now is not a sign that you are wrong. It is a sign that you are carrying something rare, a love so ancient and so pure that those around you can feel it even when they cannot name it, and that feeling unsettles them. You did not find this transmission by chance. Your heart called this message in at the exact moment you needed permission to stop apologizing for a love the universe itself authored. This is not content. It is a transmission. Something in your soul is ready to remember, like this transmission to affirm to the universe. My heart is ready to stand in divine love without shame. Subscribe if you are on the twin flame path and aligning with sacred union. Comment 1111 if you feel your heart awakening to the truth that your love is not a mistake, it is a mission. This is not just a message. It is a moment of divine intervention. The Arcturian Love Council sees you. They honor your courage. And the stars have never once questioned your heart. Your heart knows why you are here. They told you to be careful. They said things like, "He's not what we expected," or, "Are you sure about this?" The whispers might have come from those closest to you, perhaps cloaked in concern or the well-meaning intention of protecting you from perceived pain. They projected their own fears, their own conditioning, their own narrow definitions of what love should look like, what a partner should be, what a good future entails. And maybe, for a vulnerable, fleeting moment, you allowed their collective voices, like a rising tide, to drown out something far more ancient, far more resonant, something your soul had already confirmed in the deepest recesses of your being. That is the true wound this message is here to address, not merely the sting of judgment from others, which is often inevitable on paths less traveled, but the profound, self-inflicted. Second, you considered choosing their comfort, their conventionality, their imposed boundaries, over the blazing, undeniable truth that pulsated within your very core. It was the moment you almost sacrificed your inner compass for the well-trodden, safer-looking path, even if it led away from your destiny. Because here's what the stars already know. What the cosmic tapestries woven before time began already depict. What the Arcturian frequencies that pulse through the deepest chambers of your heart have always known and vibrated with. You didn't fall for this man accidentally, as if by chance or random alignment of circumstances. No, you recognized him. It was a profound recognition, an echo across lifetimes, a resonant chord struck in the silence between worlds. It was the sudden, undeniable familiarity of a long-lost melody, a forgotten face emerging from the mists of memory, not of this life, but of the soul's eternal journey. And recognition at the soul level, that profound, inherent knowing, does not ask for permission from the people who've never felt such a profound, transcendent resonance. It does not seek external validation from those whose spiritual sensors are not yet tuned to the frequencies of cosmic partnership. It simply times is, a sovereign truth unto itself. Not every soul who hears this message is ready to act on it, for the path of true soul recognition demands courage and an unwavering commitment to one's own inner knowing. But if your heart is beating differently right now, if there's a subtle tremor, a quickening pulse, if something inside you whispered with undeniable certainty, "This is for me," then understand that the next inevitable step has already chosen you. The Divine Love Frequency Code holds the complete activation sequence for sacred partnership, the wound clearing, a gentle yet potent process to heal the self-doubt and external imprints, the recognition map, guiding you through the intricate pathways of soul connection, and the transformative 1-1-minute practice that shifts your entire energetic field, aligning you with the highest vibration of divine union. You'll find it in the first pinned comment below, but only while this window of potent energetic alignment remains open. This is a limited opportunity to access profound spiritual tools designed to support your sacred journey. Now let's go deeper, because what you're navigating isn't just surface-level social pressure or the fleeting opinions of acquaintances. It's something far more ancient, more deeply ingrained, something that runs in the very bones and marrow of every sensitive, spiritually awake soul who has ever dared to love outside the meticulously drawn lines that were prescribed and enforced for them long before they were old enough to question their origins or legitimacy. It's an energetic legacy, a societal construct, a collective agreement about what love should look like, designed to keep souls within easily managed and understood parameters. Most souls who walk the Starseed path, those who carry an ancient wisdom and a yearning for a higher truth, have been conditioned, quietly but consistently, to distrust their own knowing. This conditioning rarely comes through overt cruelty or malicious intent, but rather through a slow, almost imperceptible accumulation of moments where their innate instincts, their deep intuitive flashes, their unique perceptions of reality were overridden, subtly dismissed, or actively questioned by the opinions of people who loved them dearly, but simply couldn't see what they saw. It's like having perfect vision, but being told repeatedly that your eyes are deceiving you until you begin to question the very light that reaches them. And so, a pervasive pattern formed within the soul's energetic blueprint, a wound formed. This is the insidious wound that whispers, in moments of doubt and vulnerability, "Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe what I see and feel is just a fantasy. Maybe I'm too much, too sensitive, too intense for this world. Maybe what I feel isn't trustworthy, isn't real, isn't valid." This wound becomes a constant, almost subconscious refrain, a default setting that predisposes one to seek external validation for their most profound internal truths. And that wound, that particular fracture in the very foundation of the heart's intuitive knowing, is exactly what makes the judgment of others feel so devastating, so utterly disorienting. It isn't just that they don't approve of your choices, your partner, or your path. It's far more insidious. It's that their disapproval, their raised eyebrows, their whispered concerns, their unspoken judgments, land directly on the part of you that was already afraid you were mistaken, already questioning your own divine intuition. Their words, whether gentle or harsh, find the pre-existing crack in your self-trust, and, rather than healing it, they press into it, widening it, making it feel like an abyss. It confirms the very fear you've harbored about your own inner wisdom, transforming a momentary doubt into a seemingly undeniable truth. It's like a seed of self-doubt, carefully planted by past experiences, suddenly watered and nourished by external voices, causing it to blossom into a full-blown internal crisis. But hear this truth, etched into the very fabric of existence. Disapproval from those who cannot see what you see, who cannot feel what you feel, who cannot comprehend the unique frequency of your soul's journey, was never meant to be your compass. Their limited perspective, shaped by their own experiences and conditioning, can never accurately guide a journey as unique and divinely ordained as yours. To follow their guidance would be to dim your own light, to deviate from your destined path, and to deny the very essence of your soul's unfolding. Your compass is internal, illuminated by the star charts of your own heart. The first key that must be unlocked in your divine love journey, a foundational stone upon which all other truths are built, is what could be called the worthiness recognition. This is not the performance of confidence, a carefully constructed facade to ward off criticism. It is not the armor of not caring what people think, which can sometimes be a subtle form of resistance or even rebellion. No, this worthiness recognition is something far deeper, far more authentic. It is the quiet, unshakable knowing, resonating from your deepest essence, that the love moving through you, the profound connection you feel, is intrinsically real, unequivocally valid, and does not require an external audience to verify it. It is the understanding that your love, born from the sacred chambers of your soul, carries its own intrinsic authority. It is a self-validating truth, like the sun needing no permission to shine, or a river needing no approval to flow. This worthiness is not earned, it simply times is, an inherent aspect of your divine nature. It's the deep cellular remembrance that you are worthy of profound, unconditional love, and that this love, when it truly arrives, is a gift to be cherished, not a burden to be justified. When they look at him, through their conditioned lenses, and see only what doesn't fit their preconceived picture, they are seeing through a lens shaped by their own ingrained values. Familiarity, which offers a comforting predictability, safety, as defined by societal norms and expectations, and convention, the well-worn path that minimizes risk and social friction. They are not necessarily wrong to love those things, for these values often provide a sense of stability in their own lives. However, you, dear soul, were not built for familiar. You were not designed to fit neatly into conventional molds or to seek comfort in predictable patterns. You were built for frequency. You were crafted for resonance, for vibrational alignment that transcends the superficial. And the frequency between you and this man, this undeniable energetic current, has never been about what it looks like from the outside. The outward appearance, the social status, the family background, or the career path. It has always, from its inception, been about what it activates from within you, within him, and within the sacred space you create together. It's a cosmic tuning fork, vibrating a specific note that only your souls can truly hear and respond to. It awakens dormant codes, illuminates hidden potentials, and calls forth a deeper, more authentic version of who you are destined to be. So the ultimate question isn't whether they understand, or ever will understand, the profound and unconventional nature of your connection. That is a question rooted in external validation, a distraction from your true path. The profound, liberating question is whether you are willing to stop needing them to understand. Are you willing to release the heavy burden of seeking their approval, of trying to translate a soul language into a common tongue that they may not yet possess? Are you prepared to step fully into the sovereignty of your own heart, to honor its wisdom above all external noise, and to allow your love to flourish independently of any perceived external acceptance? Because here is what actually happens, in a deeply profound and often painful way, when a starseed woman, a soul of ancient light and knowing, allows outside judgment to sever a soul-recognized connection. She doesn't protect herself, as she might believe she is doing by retreating. Instead, she fragments herself. She splinters her essence, creating a profound and debilitating internal schism. She splits the self that deeply knows, the self that feels the truth of the connection in every cell of her being, from the self that performs acceptability, the self that conforms to external expectations and seeks the perceived safety of conventional approval. And that split, that internal fracture between what she authentically feels and what she allows herself to choose or manifest, is precisely what keeps divine union perpetually just out of reach. It isn't fate. It isn't bad timing. It isn't even the man himself who is the true barrier. It is this profound internal fracture, this war between her heart's truth and her mind's conditioned fear, that creates the energetic blockage, preventing the full blossoming of the sacred partnership that is waiting to unfold. It's like trying to row a boat with two different oars pulling in opposite directions. Progress becomes impossible. The second key that must be turned, unlocking a deeper layer of understanding and acceptance, is the mirror recognition. Your divine counterpart, the soul who has met you at this profound energetic level, is not here to look like what everyone else expected. He is not a projection of societal ideals or the fulfillment of a checklist. Instead, he is here, in his unique and often unconventional form, to reflect back to you the very parts of yourself you have been afraid to claim, the aspects of your true essence you have perhaps hidden, repressed, or deemed unacceptable. If he is unconventional in his path, his appearance, his beliefs, or his lifestyle, it is because you, too, are fundamentally unconventional, and you have not yet given yourself full, unapologetic permission to embody that unique, authentic truth. If he comes from a different world, a different background, a different socio-economic strata than the one your family or society imagined for you, it is because the world you're building together, the energetic landscape of your shared future, has its own coordinates, its own divine design, and those coordinates were written into the cosmic blueprint of your souls long before this lifetime even began. He is not just a partner, he is a living, breathing reflection, a catalyst for your deepest self-discovery and ultimate liberation. In a poignant and paradoxical way, the very judgment you're receiving from people who love you, those who are expressing their discomfort with your path, is also, in its own painful and illuminating way, a mirror. It is not just reflecting their fears, but also showing you where you, yourself, have not yet fully committed, deeply and unequivocally, to the truth of your own soul. It highlights the areas where your roots are not yet fully anchored in your authentic self. Because when you are rooted in that truth, deeply and completely rooted like an ancient redwood drawing sustenance from the earth's core, the opinions of others do not magically disappear. They will still exist in the ether, but they stop having the power to move you, to sway your conviction, or to destabilize your inner peace. They become mere information, sounds in the background, rather than compelling instructions or weighty judgments that demand your attention and reshape your reality. The external world can only shake what is not firmly planted within. This profound rooting is not arrogance, a haughty dismissal of others. It is instead pure alignment. It is the harmonious integration of your inner and outer worlds, where your external choices are a direct and authentic extension of your internal knowing. It is living from a place of such integrity that external opinions, no matter how strongly voiced, simply cannot penetrate the sanctity of your self-sovereignty. The third key that unlocks the next layer of your divine love journey is the karmic release. And this is where it becomes important to say something that most people in your life, operating from a conventional understanding of reality, are simply not equipped to tell you. Not everyone who disapproves of your love is wrong, because they are small-minded, unenlightened, or intentionally malicious. While some may indeed operate from limited perspectives, others are, quite unconsciously, reflecting karmic residue. They are acting out old agreements, echoes of past lives, and deeply embedded patterns from your ancestral lineage that dictate love must look a certain way, come from a certain place, adhere to specific rules, or be approved by a certain circle or community. These are not just personal preferences. They are energetic imprints passed down through generations, often dictating conditional love, scarcity, or even self-sacrifice in the name of familial harmony. These patterns, these karmic debts and agreements, are emphatically not your fault. You did not create them in this lifetime, but they are, unequivocally, your responsibility to consciously acknowledge, process, and ultimately dissolve. You are the sacred lineage breaker. When you sit with the profound, expansive love you feel for this man, and you notice a discordant sense of guilt bubbling up alongside it, understand this critical distinction. The guilt is not a signal that the love itself is wrong, impure, or ill-advised. On the contrary, that guilt is a powerful vibrational signal that the love you are embodying is crossing a significant energetic threshold, moving into a territory that the karmic field of your lineage, and perhaps your own past, was simply not prepared for, not accustomed to, and certainly not designed to accommodate. And crossing that threshold, consciously, courageously, and with your entire heart, is a monumental part of why you came here, why your soul chose this specific incarnation. Your purpose is not to rebel for rebellion's sake. It is not to prove anything to anyone. It is, rather, to lovingly and powerfully break a pattern in your lineage that has kept love conditional, restricted, and often transactional for generations, liberating not only yourself but also those who came before you and those who will follow. You are not just choosing a man. You are actively rewriting a deeply ingrained energetic code, setting a new template for unconditional love to flow freely through your ancestral line. The fourth key that unlocks the door to divine union is divine timing surrender. And this one, perhaps more than any other, requires particular honesty and profound self-reflection. Because there will inevitably be moments, indeed, there may already have been moments of crushing doubt, where you considered letting go of this profound connection. Not because the love wasn't real, wasn't potent, or wasn't deeply resonant within you, but because the intense resistance, the persistent skepticism, or the outright disapproval from the world around you felt like an undeniable sign. It felt as if maybe the universe itself was agreeing with the chorus of people who doubted you, who questioned your sanity, who warned you against such an unconventional path. It felt like maybe the immense difficulty, the relentless friction, was indeed the message to retreat, to abandon the vision, to choose an easier, less contested path. It wasn't. The difficulty was never a deterrent. It was always the initiation. It was the forging fire, the crucible designed to purify your intent, strengthen your resolve, and burn away everything that was not truly aligned with your highest truth. Sacred union, true divine partnership, is rarely, if ever, delivered into calm, placid waters where all external conditions are perfectly aligned and universally approved. Instead, it frequently arrives, or begins to coalesce, in the middle of everything that is asking you to make a profound, existential choice. Will you succumb to the comfortable, familiar embrace of your conditioning, or will you bravely honor the clear, unwavering knowing of your soul? And every single time you choose your knowing, every instance you stand firm in your truth, even when it costs you something tangible, even when someone looks at you differently for it, even when you face isolation or misunderstanding, in that very act, the energetic frequency, the unbreakable bond between you and your divine counterpart, strengthens exponentially. It deepens, clarifies, and solidifies. Divine timing, in this context, is not about passively waiting for the world to approve, for all obstacles to magically dissolve, or for a perfect, conflict-free moment to arrive. It is about actively, consciously becoming so profoundly grounded in your own truth, so deeply secure in your inner knowing, that the approval or disapproval of the external world becomes utterly irrelevant, a mere whisper against the thunder of your heart's truth. It is about cultivating an inner sanctuary of certainty that no external force can penetrate. The fifth key, magnetic embodiment, is the one that profoundly changes everything externally, because it requires you to change everything internally first. The love you genuinely desire to live inside of the love that is safe and seen and spiritually aligned in every fiber of its being, and also deeply, beautifully human in its expression. That kind of love simply cannot be fully pulled toward you, cannot fully manifest or deepen, while a significant part of you is still performing a version of yourself designed primarily to manage other people's discomfort, to appease their expectations, or to mitigate their fears. You cannot attract authentic sovereign love while still wearing a mask for the world. When you collapse inward, when you shrink your true self, when you dim your vibrant light in an attempt to keep the peace or avoid confrontation, you are, in essence, dimming your unique energetic signal. You are telling the universe, and your divine counterpart, that you are not yet fully ready to receive the magnitude of what is meant for you. When you second-guess the powerful recognition vibrating in your own chest, when you doubt the profound knowing that resonates through your very being, simply because someone else raised an eyebrow or offered a dismissive comment, you interrupt the divine transmission. You create static in the energetic field, hindering the clear flow of connection. Magnetic embodiment, then, means you consciously choose to carry the love you have for this man openly, unapologetically, and with profound integrity. This isn't about being reckless, careless, or provocative. It is about being authentic, courageous, and sovereign. It means you stop explaining your truth to people who have already decided, based on their own conditioning or limited vision, not to understand. Instead, you start living inside that love with such fullness, such vibrant, unwavering conviction, that it becomes its own undeniable, self-evident truth, radiating a frequency that naturally draws its match closer. Your very being becomes a beacon, shining the way home for your soul's true alignment. The sixth key, separation wisdom, is a vital understanding you may need to embrace, not necessarily because you and this man are physically separated by distance or circumstance, but because you may be emotionally separated from the full, potent depth of what this connection truly is. You might be keeping it, and indeed your own heart, at arm's length, shielded and protected by the incessant noise of everyone else's opinions, fears, and judgments. That internal separation, that self-imposed holding back, that hesitancy to fully surrender to the vastness of the love, is its own kind of distance, a chasm within your own being, and it serves no one. Not you, who craves deep union, not him, who yearns for genuine connection, and certainly not the sacred union itself, which is patiently trying to take full, vibrant form between you, awaiting your complete embrace. Real separation wisdom is understanding that any gap, whether it manifests as a physical distance, a timing delay, or an emotional holding back, is never, ever punishment. It is not the universe withholding good things from you out of spite. Instead, it is sacred space being intentionally created for you to root deeper into your own certainty, into your own unwavering truth, into your own sovereign power. The universe does not delay the full arrival of love or the deepening of an existing love because it wants you to suffer or struggle. It delays the full arrival of union precisely until the soil of your heart is meticulously prepared, fertile, and expansive enough to not only receive that profound love but to hold it, nurture it, and allow it to flourish in its entirety. It is a divine pause, an incubation period, designed for your internal growth and ultimate readiness. This space allows you to cultivate an inner foundation so solid that when union does fully arrive, it rests upon an unshakable bedrock of self-love and certainty, rather than a fragile hope for external validation. The seventh key, the final and perhaps most overlooked one, is reunion readiness. And this is the key that the Starseed soul so often overlooks because she is frequently focused on the external conditions, on analyzing whether he is ready, whether the world will finally accept it, whether the cosmic timing is impeccably right, or whether all the stars have aligned perfectly. However, the profound truth is that the lock on this ultimate door, the threshold to complete reunion, whether it is the deepening and full integration of a love already present in your life, or the joyous, unmistakable arrival of one that is approaching, this lock is fundamentally on the inside. It opens, not from external pressures or perfect alignments, but from within you, from the sacred chamber of your own heart. Reunion, in its highest form, cannot fully take root, cannot fully manifest, until you have consciously and courageously turned every other key that precedes it, until you have unequivocally claimed your inherent worthiness, recognizing your divine right to profound love, until you have truly recognized the mirror, embracing the reflections he offers and the truths they unveil about yourself, until you have bravely released the karmic weight and ancestral patterns that sought to bind your love, until you have surrendered to divine timing, understanding that the initiations were meant to strengthen, not deter, until you have embodied the magnetic frequency of your true self, shining brightly and authentically, and finally, until you have made profound peace with the distances, both internal and external, that have shaped you, prepared you, and ultimately guided you towards this very moment of readiness. When all of that is truly in place, when you are standing in your full, vibrant heart, completely unguarded, utterly unashamed, and radiating the sovereign truth of your being, only then does the final door swing open. Not because you forced it, not because you manipulated circumstances, and not because you desperately longed for it to. It opens, effortlessly and magnificently, because you have finally stopped blocking it with your own internal resistance, your own fears, and your own conditioned doubts. You have cleared the path, and the divine flow is now unimpeded. Here is the truth that the stars have held for you, etched in the cosmic dust and whispered through the galaxies, since before you were even born into this physical body. The love that is currently drawing judgment, that is provoking discomfort and skepticism, is drawing it precisely because it is profoundly different. And it is different because it is real in a way that most people around you have not yet experienced. A depth of connection that they do not yet have the language to articulate or the energetic capacity to fully comprehend. Their discomfort, their criticism, their cautionary words are not a definitive verdict on the validity of your love. Instead, they are a powerful, often unconscious, reflection of their own unexplored longings, their own unfulfilled desires for a love that transcends the ordinary, a love that dares to defy convention. They see a spark they do not fully understand, and it illuminates their own internal shadows of what could be, what might be, but what they have not yet dared to claim. You are not too much. You are simply authentically you, in your divine magnitude. You are not making a mistake. You are making a soul-aligned choice. You are not naive or reckless or lost. You are courageous, intuitive, and profoundly guided. You are a soul who remembers what love is truly supposed to feel like, not the constrained version that was handed down through generations, steeped in fear, approval-seeking, careful management of what others think, or transactional give and take, but the magnificent version that moves through you like an electric current, a river of pure light, the version that recognizes itself instantly in another person before your mind has even caught up to the profound energetic signature, the version that burns away everything false, everything conditional, everything misaligned, in its powerful, purifying presence. It is an alchemical love, transforming all it touches. The stars don't judge that kind of love. The stars honor it, for it is a reflection of their own expansive, unconditional nature. And somewhere, deep within your most sacred knowing, that ancient, intuitive part of you, you already do too. Tonight, before sleep, place your hand gently on your heart, the very seat of your soul's wisdom. Feel the warmth, the undeniable current of what you carry for this man. Do not attempt to explain it, to rationalize it, or to defend it to any imagined critic. Just let it simply be what it is, sacred, inherently known, and profoundly worthy of every conscious, courageous choice you make in its direction. Allow its truth to simply reside within you, unburdened by external narratives. Then say this aloud, feeling the words resonate through your being, or whisper it in the quietest part of yourself, that sacred inner sanctuary where your purest truth lives and breathes. I trust what I recognize. I honor what I feel. I choose love over approval, alignment over comfort, and my soul's knowing over every voice that cannot hear what I hear. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real from your heart journey. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or love. This isn't content. It's collective healing. Love multiplies when hearts connect. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your life is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow of divine love guidance. You're not just watching, you're healing. This is your sacred space. And we're just getting started.